Per, basta Per. Si Per nandito sa aking live. Mm-mm. Lavante Beach getting busy already. Lavante Beach. Lavante Beach. Salamat, Per. Kumusta dyan sa Barcelona? I miss Barcelona. Oh, maganda yung esplanade nila. Oh. Esplanade maganda.
Super value is now better value.
There's actually over 500 price cuts there.
Over 500, really?
Yeah, way too many for one ad.
Yeah, that'll be
Ganun ba?
Bananas. And apples. And there's price cuts on sweet potatoes, strawberries, kiwis. Nice. Cauliflower, asparagus, tea, instant coffee, pasta sauce, and super value popcorn and super value cornflakes.
That's nice.
Nuts. Cashew nuts, ginger nuts.
Donuts?
Oh, yeah. Burger buns, pita bread, coleslaw, and hummus, and
Super value. Still super. Now better value.
Thank you. You're very good always. Per. Wala yung si Per. Daniel. Shout out my buhok. My buhok. Ay, salamat sa Sleep well. Tulog yung tulog. Napagod sa pa-entry mo, may. Napagod si Isabel sa pa-entry. Good morning, Ma'am Velasco. Thank you. Uy, andyan si Isabel. Akala ko wala. Si Isabel, nandyan. Isabel. Kaya sa live ko. Ang bilas ko, thank you. Thank you. Akala ko natulog na si Isabel. Borlog. Akala ko nag-borlog. Akala ko nag-borlog ka na.
35% off electricity.
Saglit lang sa. Hirap matulog. Bakit? Baby bear. Master Paw.
This week at Lidl, fill your trolley with fresh favourites. Just find some of the safe items at Lidl. Lidl, more to value. Wait till you hear yeah? Save up to 37% when you switch to Ireland's cheapest smart dual fuel plan. You're the best. You're the best. You are. Energia, think of the possibilities.
Ano tayo?
Every single day, temperatures are rising. Today is a lovely 18 degrees.
Typo yan. Typo.
inside everything. But Mariano's bowling right there. Silver Gulliver and Main War Bar on there. Then we're going to head towards Northampton Beach. Because with this beautiful weather, always looking out.
Oh, I found a village. A lovely village.
So after its winter closure, Mariano's is back open again till February. It's busy inside. Really, loads of people enjoying the meal this afternoon. But the bars are even more popular. First one up Piccadilly.
Nothing to loot. Walang laman.
Everyone's out enjoying the sun, enjoying music, some drinks. We love this winter weather, especially for Benidorm. The last few weeks have been noticeably a lot of wind. Thankfully, the situation has improved. It looks like this. And to be honest, the weather for the upcoming days will be
Yeah.
right today. Yeah.
Position 5, 4. Nasaan ako? Benidorm.
And at the end of the week, there is some wind.
Nasa Benidorm ako.
There we got the Sol Focus Hotel, currently getting renovated for the summer. Make sure it's modern and fresh, everything again. They're hard at work up there. The other hotel, which is right next to it, Sol Pelicanos, is going to open a and this is a famous one where they recorded the Benidorm series. I think they're on their way to have a good time on the strip. Really busy out there at all those bars. I think we've seen enough. Let's head towards the beach. Maybe there are even some people out there in the sun on the sand.
Benidorm. Ganda pala sa Benidorm. Dito sa gusto.
From the area back there, near the Flash Hotel we just were, it's literally just a 3-minute walk towards the beach. It's really close. Gabby's is on my left, and they are doing really good business for just a Monday. Completely outside terrace is full. It's probably something for what is happening on the Levante beach. Beautiful weather out here. Leftovers from all the storms we had in the last few weeks are still visible out here. This will dry up over time, but in the next weekend there is some winds coming up again, so probably they'll wait before cleaning this up before everything has passed. I'll say
2-9.
on the right side there, enjoying the sun, and on my left, people are doing that as well, but then with a beer with them. By the way, a pint costs you over here $2.50. Not that expensive at Salt Beach. The first line, looking over the promenade, nice people looking, and enjoying the awesome weather we have this week.
Matutulog na sila, oh. Yung mga Minecraft, matutulog na sila, oh.
Finally, the red flag has gone. We've got the yellow back. That's some progress.
The days of only having cheddar were actually awful effort. All extra time, some listed like coffee.
So the second normal enthusiast here, the time that has come. I asked, you answered, and so here it is. Knobhead night after midnight. Are you ready for this? I don't think I am, to be honest. But
The strip after
I will
midnight.
remove my word. So,
Si Mai, may ganun sila. Thank you po. Salamat.
the strip. Let's see what delights wait for me down there. So I'm starting at the quieter end of the strip. Well, quieter on a night. This end's definitely more sort of daytime drinking, early evening, before people head into the really mad part of the strip, which I am going to head right into tonight. Starting here because it gives me a little bit of time to talk to you first. If you haven't seen the last No Bed Night video, you won't know what I'm talking about with regard no beds. So it's Friday. Friday's when all the groups arrive in Benidorm. Some do come on Thursdays, but a lot arrive on Fridays. And of course, they've been drinking in the airport. They've been drinking on the plane. And by the time it gets to the night time here in Benidorm, yeah, they're definitely normally on a complete other level. That was what I thought anyway. However, I tested that theory a few weeks ago, and I came down here after finishing work, and I really didn't find many knobheads. And obviously I was disappointed, or that I was pleasantly surprised, shall we say, that my theory was kind of proved wrong. Yeah, there weren't many knobheads about, just a lot of people enjoying themselves and having a really good time. But the general consensus there was that I'd started too early. It was around 8:30 to 10 o'clock. It's 12 now. So, let's see. What's the strip like on a Friday night? This is October as well. Now that was September. Slightly different crowd, but it's still very, very busy as we're getting towards the crazy bit. So, let's just see what happens.
We're not Knobhead, but it's Knobhead night.
It is not I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to just say.
You talked about Knobhead night, didn't you?
No, I don't. But I'm confident to swear that.
Right,
I
yeah.
told them if it's too early, and then go out after midnight.
Yeah, you gotta come back in for yours.
So after midnight,
I don't sell them Knobhead now. Yeah, well, I was told, but other than that.
you don't know better. You don't know better.
Well,
But I don't. Be careful. Watch out for your legs. I'm gonna have a walk up the square this time because the last video I did, the square was absolutely dead. But I did say as well on that one that it was far too early for the square. Doesn't really get going around here until after midnight. Striding of affection.
But above all, you have to be one thing.
Ready for action.
Oh, making savings. Generated 2.6%. Open an account now.
Not really that much going on around here now either. I do think the square days pretty much done, to be honest. They really need to clean up that bit, the mini golf bit, the old mini golf bit, to make it more appealing. People are walking down Pomona, they look at that and you think, yeah, this is the best appeal to this area. Just a lot of people enjoy themselves. It's October, there's plenty of people about, it's pretty busy. Slightly overcrowded, I would say, in October than September. You get more groups of sort of 40 plus rather than your 20 plus. But knobheads can come in all shapes and sizes and all ages. And I'm not just talking about fellas either. I'm going to make that clear because a few people did get upset in that last video. I'm not just talking about fellas. Lasses can be absolute knobheads too. And as I said in that last video, during my days where I was down here partying every single night, I was the biggest knobhead of them all. But it's just not about. People are just having a good time, enjoying themselves. I think I'm going to be proved wrong again on Friday night. Not really knobhead. On YouTube, it's on all over the place. Give the channel a shout out. What is it? Venom_1. That's a big dog Venom. Facebook, TikTok. There you go. Get on it, guys. He's the biggest one. He's the biggest one. And here we've got 3 more nobbers. I have these 3 nobbers with me all day for karaoke today, and they are the best nobbers I've ever met in my life. Absolutely great bunch of guys. Hope you enjoy yourselves, guys. Maybe still out. Singing all day on the karaoke stage. Singing all day. And we're still singing. You were getting a bit merry when I was finishing, but I did say if I'd see you out, I would get you on. That's how I know it. Yeah, that is the name of the best job at Tuesday, isn't it? Enjoy yourself, guys.
Boy, kamusta, boy? Shout out. Boy. Kamusta, boy? Boy. Boy. Sa Wednesday pa ang duty ko, Wednesday. Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday duty. Busy ba? Busy? Ano tayo? Ilang days off? Apat sa isang araw. Apat sa isang linggo.
It's a big kebab.
It's a cute.
Kebab.
Is that your supper?
What are you preparing?
For you two? Yes. Say something.
What do you want to say?
Whatever you want. Are you enjoying yourself?
Fucking obviously enjoying myself.
Benidorm Lobster. Benidorm Lobster. Fine prices. Okay.
Hi guys, the Benidorm enthusiast here, and today we are on the street, the centre of all the bars for all the British tourism here, and we're going to be finding out what is the price of a pint. Price is always something which people like to know about before they go on holiday, so let's take a walk. We're going to go to every single bar that we find open at the moment, beginning of February, so not everything is open, and we're going to find out what the prices are.
When was this video made?
2026. The first bar where we're going to be taking a look
2026. Okay.
open in the daytime on the Benidorm Street in the Souks from the Big Condeloid side, and it's called The Last Stop.
The Last Stop Karaoke.
The local beer that they have on offer is Cruz Campo, and that's €2.
Cruz Campo, Foster 370, Strongbow 450, Guinness 5 euro.
Then there's Strongbow cider, which is €4.50 a pint, and Guinness is €5 a pint. And of course, they've got loads of other things on offer, bucket deals, cocktails, and all sorts of stuff like that. Not going to be checking the prices of every individual drink today. It's concentrated on the pint, but you can have a look at some of the offers that they've got on the boards outside. The next bar that we're going to be checking at the daytime at pint prices on the strip at is a fairly new bar on the strip, actually, and it's called the Wild Duck. Here at the Wild Duck, they have their local lager San Miguel, which is €2 a pint. Then they've got a good range of import beers. Foster's, Carling, Coors, Heineken and Bud Light are all at €3 a pint. Madri and Moretti are €5 a pint. John Smith and Guinness both are at well €2 a pint. And the cider that they have on is Strongbow.
We're Jer. Yeah, shout out to you, bro, Jer.
At the Wild Duck, they've got lots of daytime offers on other drinks, going from bottles, jugs of cocktails, and all sorts of things like that. And you can see various boards scattered around outside.
Shout out to Jer.
Okay, next up is, of course, one of the most popular bars in the district. Daytime or nighttime, this place has always got a great atmosphere about it. And it is, of course, in Western Saloon. Let's have a look and see what their pint prices are like for 2026. So the local lager that they advertise at
Australia 2270, Coors, Bud Light 380, Madre 40, John Smith 320, Guinness 380. Oh, this is cheap. Cheap beer 270. Oh, good evening na dito Kuya Jer. Alas ano na? Alas 11 na. Matutulog na ako in a few minutes.
So right next door to the Western is, of course, California Bar, and I actually thought that their prices here would be exactly the same because it's the same company. Now, I've just been in and asked the lady behind the bar. They're slightly different, so that's interesting. So here at Hotel California, they've got the local lager, which is Cruz Campo on a €1.90. You found it. And they've got port as import one of the imports, and that's €3.60. John Smith's is €3.20. Guinness is €3.80. And Strongbow is €3.70. And yes, they do have lots of pocket deals and cocktail offers and all things like that. Some will probably be the same as the Western, but they might have one or two special offers here at Hotel California. Okay, the next bar that we're going to be checking out the pint prices today is at the Drow Pub. Here they have the local lager is San Miguel or Estrella, and that is €3 a pint. Guinness is on at €5 a pint. Heineken is €3.50 a pint. Strongbow cider, €3.50 a pint. And then they also have some import lagers. And Moretti and Magnum is €5 a pint. And on the boards outside of the counter, we've got absolutely loads of offers on show here. Loads of cocktail jugs, loads of cookies, and then some offers which focus on happy hour type deal.
Mura talagang beer sa Spain.
Prices when things will change. The next one that we're going to feature today
Benadon,
station, and this is another bar which is to the strip. And what a selection of draft beers that they've got on here. I think it's the biggest selection I've seen so far.
Day Trips Benadon. Yeah, Alicantes.
Hotel. This week we'll be exploring some easy day trips that you can do on this street. If you want to check out more, there's a bunch of really good seasons and things. More of these places you can do on, so if you want to check out more, you can mix that with your favorite spots, let me know to see comments. Without all that, let's check the first place start. So from first we spot first head and station. We walk here. You can also get a taxi using radio taxi Benidorm. I believe you've got an app that you can use that. We walk here.
DBCC typhoid ah. DBCC typhoid ah. DBCC typhoid ah. DBCC typhoid ah. Kumain ka ng typhoid. Kain ka na dyan. Coffee, typhoid. Mahirap pag night shift. Kumain ka ng typhoid. Walang trouble lang machine. Typhoid. Mahirap pag night shift. Kumain ka ng typhoid. Walang trouble lang machine. Typhoid. Mahirap pag night shift. Kumain ka ng typhoid. Walang trouble lang machine. Fight lang, fight. Fight lang, fight.
It's actually part of the SMRT European part of it. Let's check out part of it.
Great boy. Salamat boy. Great boy. Salamat boy. Oh, maganda din sa Skybar, oh. Kita mo yung ano island. Oh, maganda din sa Skybar, oh. Open to public. Open to public. Tinitingnan ko yung mga lugar typhoid sa ano sa Benadon. Kasi pupunta kami na lugar typhoid sa Benadon. Benadon. Spain. We will be there. We will be there. Soon, we will be there. Para siyang Boracay ng Spain. Para siyang Boracay ng Spain. Para siyang Boracay ng Kalp.
We really love
Kalp.
so
Things to do in Benador. Things to do in Benador. Things to do in Benador. Benadon for the beginners.
Personalized for her needs with essential nutrients in Benidorm set up plans for energy. Top the health and safety care. Just send the thoughts over to you. Top the health and safety care. Send the thoughts over to you.
Hi everyone, my name's Scott. Welcome to Planes, Trains, Everything, and welcome to Glasgow Airport. Today I'm off to Benidorm. If you know me, you'll be thinking, it's Benidorm? Why are you off to Benidorm? You're not a Benidorm boy. And it's true, I'm not a Benidorm boy. I'm a total beginner when it comes to these kind of holiday resorts. But I was there in December 2023. I did a day trip on Alicante, and yes, plenty's enough. I was there for 5 hours. But I know you don't get a feeling of a place in just 5 hours. So I've decided to go back to Benidorm for 2 nights, 3 days, and really experience the place. Now, I don't lie on beaches. That would fill me with boredom. And my days of going on pub crawls all night, they're way behind me. So I'm hoping there's kind of a middle ground between beaching and cruising. I guess we're going to find out shortly. So unless something happens in the meantime, I'll see you on arrival at Alicante Airport. And here I am in Benidorm. I didn't speak to you at Alicante Airport for a reason. EasyJet was running early. Yeah, from Alicante Airport to Benidorm, there's 2 ways of doing this. You can catch the bus into the city centre of Alicante and then catch the tram. It's a lot more scenic, but it's a bit longer as well. Or you can catch the direct bus, which I did, from Alicante Airport to Benidorm. Leaves on the hour, takes about 45-50 minutes. The thing is, I booked my bus for a 4 p.m. departure, and EasyJet was running early. As a result, I was able to get off the aircraft fast, get through passport control, go to the toilet, and managed to get my ticket changed to the 3 p.m. departure for minutely of the already first €2.39. Very specific, but I was able to do it, and that's why there was no time to really update you at Alicante Airport. So I'm here in Benidorm, and I'm walking in the general direction of the Mediterranean Sea. And I say general direction because my internet service provider isn't working here. It did work at Alicante, and I thought, yes, thank goodness for that. But now that I'm here and I'm relying on Google Maps, as long as I keep heading downhill, I'll hit the Mediterranean, I'll hit the Esplanade, and I should be able to block my way from there. The time here is 4 p.m. Plan of action is to get to the hotel, maybe have a shower, relax, unpack, go out, grab something to eat, and maybe a beer. It's not that I don't trust technology, it's actually that is the reason I don't trust technology. It will always let you down when you need it the most. That's why I printed off a thing called a map, and I know exactly where I am, no thanks to my internet service provider. And one of these days I'm going to do a name and shame, but I'm going to have to look at changing because I just can't rely on this company continually letting me down. It seems to be very bad in Spain for some reason, and Andorra where it doesn't exist. But we are heading in the right direction because I have a map. So according to my phone, which has got no internet connection, it's telling me that it's currently 32 degrees Celsius and rather sunny. Yeah, I haven't experienced that yet. We aren't heading the right way because my map tells me so. I was thinking as well tonight, what can I have to eat? Because I last ate at 7 a.m. this morning. It's now 4 p.m. We've run right past lunch. We're going straight to dinner. Now, I've heard that here in Spain, they do pretty good seafood. And I've heard of something called paella or calamari. I think I might try one or the other. What do you reckon? So what do I know about Benidorm? Well, I believe the nightlife can get a bit lively. I believe a lot of people burn themselves to a crisp on the beach. And there's a large number of elderly people using mobility scooters. Now I'm here to either break that stereotype or to reconfirm it. 4:15. We're doing all right. We're heading in the right direction. And I should be at the hotel in the next 15-20 minutes. Well, against all odds, I think I found my street and I think I found my hotel. The reason why I don't get freaked out when Google Maps doesn't work or I don't have an internet connection is because I started traveling in the 1980s and you didn't have Google or internet connections. So you learn to think on your feet. Now, if I was perhaps my son Blair's age, he'd be going, OMG at the moment. There's no internet connection. Don't worry, be happy. This place is going to be absolutely jumping tonight. I am absolutely sweating. Room 707 on the 7th floor. And there it is, right by the lift. Where I've just put the room temperature down to, well, from about 30 degrees Celsius down to about -10. That should do the job. Right, oh man, that feels great. Oh yes, oh yes. Right, I'm going to give you a quick guided tour of this room. There's not much to see, but this was something like £96 a night. But then it was booked at relatively short notice in the centre of Benidorm. This is the old town where I am at the moment. Right, room tour. I might just stand here for the next 10 minutes. That feels good. Okay, we have got twins. Yep, joined together. European plug, no USB. Another plug down there. Another plug over there. I do like my plugs. The lady at the reception was telling me about a safe. And that is a fridge with complimentary water in it, probably. Something about a safe. The way this safe is. It could be in that cupboard there, what do you reckon? She said something about, to set the safe, I have to put my key card in there. I see how it works, right, okay. And the bathroom, which I will be using shortly for a shower. Nice and big. Nice and big. It looks pretty immaculate to me. And I forgot to show you the view. It's not a big window, it's just a small window. I think this is going to do very nicely for 2 nights.
In Japan, we think of space as a canvas. A canvas for everything life has to offer. Unfold the full potential of your life. Mazda CX-60, crafted in Japan.
Celebrate Valentine's at Super Value. Choose an award-winning steak for 2 from our signature serve menu, like Oakdale's 24-day aged steak plus honey 2 sides like creamy potato gratin, all for just €20. Pick up a dozen roses from €7 and chocolates from €6 for the perfect dinner for 2. Super Value, still super, now better value.
Well, the good news is the Wi-Fi here at the Hotel Alameda works fine, so I'm going to catch up on some emails and bits and bobs and whatever, because I know as soon as I go outside, I'll have no internet access. I'm going to relax here for about an hour, and then I'm going to head out and get something to eat, because I'm starting to get a little bit peckish. It was 7:30 this morning when I had my breakfast, and I haven't had anything since. It's now gone 5:20 p.m. Yeah, I need to get some food, and I might have a wee beer as well. When I was walking from the bus station into Benidorm itself, I was talking about stereotypes, and I think I made reference to elderly people in mobility scooters. I just got an email from the hotel here now that I've checked in and relaxed. I'm looking at emails, and it says apparently I'm covered by insurance at no additional cost. Now, being covered by insurance with a hotel booking before is because it's been booked directly with the hotel and not through booking.com. So, wording on this what it includes medical emergency treatment, repatriation or medical transportation, compensation due to hospitalisation, convalescence in a hotel, early return due to death. I mean, yeah, I can see where the stereotypes coming in here. There must have a lot of elderly people staying here. I wonder if I can include insurance though, because all good travellers should have insurance. Anyway, interesting. Okay, I've been resting for about an hour and my stomach reminded me I hadn't eaten since 7 this morning. That's now 11 hours since I've had anything. I need to get some food. Paella, maybe calamari, definitely a beer. I'm going to stay in the old town tonight because tomorrow I'll venture further afield. I'll explain to you later exactly what I've got planned tomorrow. problemo, which I hope I'm not going to have, is the Spanish like to eat nice and late. I need to eat nice and early, as in right now. So hopefully there are places available that are serving food. No shortage of places selling drink, that's for sure. And what's up here? Good news and bad news. Good news is I found paella. Bad news is it's a minimum of 2 people. That old trick. I thought I spotted a Flixbus there. But it wasn't. Right, there must be a place that does paella or calamari around here somewhere. But here's the sea anyway. Okay, plan of action tomorrow is to foolishly walk along the Esplanade all the way to that headland. And I'm going there for a reason. I'll explain to you why later. I'm on foot road.
Ang haba ng Esplanade.
Well, if I want schnitzel, I know where to go. They sell schnitzel back there. But I'm not looking for schnitzel.
Ang haba ng Esplanade. 17 euro for calamari. What is it? Calamari and beer, 17 euro.
Right, later. All the way to that headland. Okay. Oh, well, if I want schnitzel, I know where to go. That old trick. I thought I spotted a Flixbus there. But it wasn't. Right, there must be a place that does paella or calamari around here somewhere. But here's the sea anyway. Okay, plan of action tomorrow is to foolishly walk along the Esplanade all the way to that headland. And I'm going there for a reason. I'll explain to you why later. I'm on foot road. Oh, well, if I want schnitzel, I know where to go. They sell schnitzel back there. But I'm not looking for schnitzel.
A la braja calamares. Total 17. Yung calamari 14 euro. Yung beer 320. Ang litang calamari
Okay, calamari is not a problem, but I found a few places selling paella, and it's always a minimum of 2. That could be a challenge, but that's tomorrow's challenge. Okay, 17 euros sterling. That was for a plate of calamari and a bottle of beer. That was a good bargain, that. Right, I'm going to go and get some supplies for the hotel room, take them back to the hotel, then I'm going to go for a wander in the old town only, because that is for tomorrow. Okay, that's a few things bought, including fruit juice. I don't just drink beer, you know, and coffee. The man at this little shop was a bit strange. He asked me, you are from England? And I said, no, I'm from Scotland. And then he went on a tangent about how much his products cost, and that's why they're so expensive in these little supermarkets. And I thought, no, that's because you don't have a lot of competition here in the old town. I didn't quite understand how we got onto the subject of the cost of living here in Spain. But anyway, stuff has been dropped off. It's 7:20. Let's go out and have a look at the old town and maybe have another beer, because that one I had was just a small one. Worth mentioning, the floor above, the 8th floor, has got a solarium and a bar. And I may have to go up there for research and information purposes later, just to check it out. Check out this view, almost as good as my view. Yeah, I may have to have another beer when I go outside as well, because that bottle of beer I had for dinner was 330 centilitres. That doesn't go very far, and it was primarily to wash down the calamari.
baby sale at the Baby Room at Smith's Toys Superstores with up to 20% off select car seats, travel systems, strollers, and much more. Save €20 on the EmpaSafe Hero iSight Isofix R129 high-back booster seat. Get €170 off the Joy-Chrome DLX 3-in-1 travel system bundle with car seat and base. Save €40 on the Joy Lifepack Stroller Shale. And get €30 off this Baby Elegance Haddington Top Bed with changing unit. Shop the baby sale at the Baby Room at Smith's Toys Superstores in-store or online. Free delivery on orders over €25.
I was warned that the old town was quite touristy, and you know what I mean? It is a bit touristy. It's still very nice, very nice. Before I came here, I was in touch with a friend named Kevin. He runs a channel called Scotsman Kevin, and it's called Scotsman Kevin because his name is Kevin and he's a Scotsman. He's also a St. Mirren fan, so of course he's a good guy, but he really knows his stuff. Have a look at his channel. Very good, useful information in it. This is a lovely spot, but using a good old-fashioned Scottish word, it's absolutely hoaching. It's packed. What do you expect? Yeah, this place is like selfie and Instagram heavy, it really is. Alright, let's go down and maybe try and find another one of these beer things.
Buster Boy. Sarap. Kain ka na dyan. Hirap mo na good. Anong baon mo, Typhoon?
So, Lords, I think we found a place that sells lager in Benidorm. It is evident it'll have to do.
Yung hotel namin, may pagkain na, may breakfast at saka dinner.
It's called the Pita, which I think is pint. €3.50. That's probably a rip-off here in Benidorm, but it'll do.
Itlog.
I don't usually partake in Heineken. Yes, so I'm going to head down to the water now. In fact, I'm going to go this way. Thank you, everyone. Have a look at the beachfront and work out what I'm going to do for breakfast tomorrow morning because I've got a long day ahead of me. What is about the police? They always seem to know where I am. They get a newsletter or something. Yeah, I don't want to venture too far along because that's for tomorrow's adventure. It's still pretty busy and it's 8:35 at night. You know, you come to Benidorm and you think it's full of pubs called the Rose and Crown and these kind of things. And the only thing they have for breakfast is a total fry-up the full English. I don't want to have a full English tomorrow. I usually don't have full English fry-ups. So I'm wondering what I should have for breakfast tomorrow. Maybe I should worry about it tomorrow. How many of these places along the promenade will be open tomorrow morning for breakfast? That's the question.
Sa ano Typhoon, sa pesos. Sa pesos ay for 1 week ay 70,000. 1,400. So that would be about 80,000 po.
This may be as far as I go.
80,000 pesos for 2 weeks. For 1 week.
Benidorm for beginners.
That's include flights, hotel, accommodation, and
I
food.
stopped and had a look in a football shirt shop. By saying that after I've made it. And English Premiership teams, Rangers and Celtic only, most Burns shirts.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they were sold.
Pero pautayo-tayo ang bayad mo. Sa travel agent. Dito, sa travel agent.
The old town is pretty busy. Although most of the shops don't have too many customers in them.
Uso man dito tayo po yung mag-book ka ng holiday tapos book ka lang ng kunyari €100. Tapos the rest ng bayad, pwede mo siyang utay-tayo.
Okay, It's 9 p.m. and people are starting to queue up to try and get into restaurants now. Note yourself, eat tomorrow before 9.
It's a multiplayer, I think. Oh, I did not
Just check
do
on
it.
Google Maps. Assuming it's working tomorrow night, there's places to
Multiplayer.
land. This is a place to get calamari. This is a place to get paella. This is a place to come.
Yeah,
It's 5 minutes past 9 at night, and I'm heading back to the hotel. Why?
wait lang tayo, Poy. Ano ko tayo, Poy, ha?
For dinner, this Benetton caper thing, you know? I didn't sleep well last night. It's what I call the Disneyland effect. You can't
Okay,
sleep.
okay,
I
wait.
have too many things going through my head before I leave on a trip. But tonight I should sleep well because I think it's a nice quiet room. And tomorrow I have a very, very full day. And after what I've got planned, we're going to be hitting the town tomorrow night. Right, let's find this hotel. It's out here somewhere, I think. Right, I'm thinking if I go up to the 8th floor where that bar is, I'm going to fall asleep. So I'm taking it tomorrow.
Let's see, Alicante. Please. Damn it.
Well, that's the old
Yeah, come on. You can join now. Come and join. The the Quavios. Icavios 2.5. Done. Hello. Good morning. Kumusta, Eldo? Good morning, Eldo. This is a good idea. I have that idea. Tuk, turung, tuk, tuk, turung, tuk, tuk, turung. Ang ginagawa dyan?
Kaya, pinto.
Naghahain ng motion manifestation ng ilang National Unity Party o NUP members sa Cámara sa House Committee on Ethics and Privileges laban kay Cavite 4th District Representative Francisco Kiko Barsaga. Hinihiling ng complainant sa House panel na makapagsagawa ng komprehensibong fitness determination sa baguhang kongresista bago ito maitulutang makabalik sa kanyang legislative function. Sa mga complainant sa gitna ng suspensyong itinataw laban kay Representative Barsaga, nagpapatuloy ang publication nito sa social media platform ng content ng pagsisira sa imahe ng Kamara at hindi naaayon sa inaasahang akal ng mga miyembro ng Representative. Kabilang na kanila ang Patuya, Nenira, sa namayang po si Antipolo 2nd District Representative Romeo Ako, may tandaan ng miyembro ng NUC. Hindi nagpapakalan ang may mapangudyo ng political commentary. Walang sagot si Congressman Barsaga sa Obenito. Naghahain ng motion at manifestation ng ilang National Unity Party o NUP members sa Cámara sa House Committee on Ethics and Privileges laban kay Cavite 4th District Representative Francisco Kiko Barsaga. Hinihiling ng complainant sa House panel na makapagsagawa ng komprehensibong fitness determination sa baguhang kongresista bago ito maitulutang makabalik sa kanyang legislative functions. Ayon sa mga complainant sa gitna ng suspensyong itinataw laban kay Representative Barsaga, nagpapatuloy ang publication nito sa social media platform.
Tignan nyo.
Dong, 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 dong. Okay, okay, okay. Make a house here. We'll make this.